Certainly, here's a simple summary of the text you provided. In 1969, NASA's Apollo 11 mission aimed to send astronauts to the Moon. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins were part of the mission. This mission was a significant part of the space race between the United States and the Soviet Union during the Cold War. The Apollo program was a series of missions, and Apollo 11 was the one to land on the Moon. Neil Armstrong became the first person to set foot on the lunar surface, saying his famous words. The mission was a massive technological achievement, with extensive preparations, tests, and research. America's goal to reach the Moon was crucial because it represented a competition with the Soviet Union for technological and ideological superiority. Before the Apollo program, the U.S. recruited German scientists, like Wernher von Braun, to work on space technology, notably the V-2 rocket. The Soviet Union initially took the lead in the space race by launching Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, in 1957. This achievement led to the establishment of NASA and efforts to reach the Moon. Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit Earth in 1961, marking another Soviet milestone. Alan Shepard's suborbital flight in Project Mercury was a U.S. response. President Kennedy's commitment to reaching the Moon before the end of the 1960s fueled the Apollo program. The Saturn V rocket, one of the most powerful ever built, was used for the Apollo missions. On July 20, 1969, Apollo 11 took off and eventually reached the Moon. Apollo 11 landed in the Sea of Tranquility, and Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans on the Moon. The landing had its tense moments, but the astronauts managed to land safely with very little fuel to spare. They conducted experiments on the lunar surface and collected samples. The American flag was planted on the Moon, marking the U.S.'s presence. A phone call with President Nixon congratulated the astronauts, and they received a hero's welcome upon their return. The Apollo program had a profound legacy, inspiring generations and leading to technological advancements that affect our lives today. This mission was a symbol of human achievement and the pursuit of knowledge and peace beyond Earth.